Hello, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of our Dungeons and Dragons campaign, Curse of Strahd. This is part 4 of the campaign, so go ahead, sit back and relax, and we'll get right on to it.
There we go.
You're still not in roll 20.
I'm going to say that it's you.
It probably is me, because I'm magical and I'm giving off.
My input and output devices are backwards right now, and I don't understand how my microphone is an input when it should be an output.
Well, that's because I'm in the room, and when I'm here, you're bottom.
I've never changed these settings for as long as I had this computer, and I just had to change them the one time you're here.
Now we know who's the dominant one in the relationship.
Oh, please take me.
Even your computer knows. I'm daddy.
I don't understand, though. The settings are literally backwards.
Big J energy, Big Daddy energy. Yeah, baby. I'm gonna talk like this for the whole day.
Thank God.
Coming to you live. Just call.
Can you hear him just fine?
Yeah.
That was loud.
I've always been told that I have a radio voice. So
You do have radio voice.
thank you, I appreciate that.
You know, it's really funny. I know that you have headphones on, but I heard Alex say in my headphones, I'm like, how did you hear that? I know how it actually works.
Also genius, guys.
Damn right.
This is gonna be a very entertaining night.
It's gonna be something.
It's gonna be fun.
Only till 10 o'clock, though. I has work in the morning.
Yeah, me too.
I am off tomorrow. I'm going to.
Nice.
I'm hoping once I'm hired on, I get put on 10-hour days, 4-day work weeks.
These bitches don't want me to go kind of work.
Work is just fucking boring right now. Like, this is the slow season for shops.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, there's just nothing fucking to do.
I mean, you guys have a bunch of lube.
I do have a lot of lube. That is correct.
So, give yourself a hand.
I don't think it works like that.
Be careful, Justin's hand does.
Yeah, he's talking about twisting you. Anyway.
There we go.
There we go. There we go.
Did you figure your problem out yet, Justin, or no?
Oh yeah, we're good now. It's just all my settings are backwards now. Terrence here.
We didn't know.
And now I
They're
can
like
only...
immediately, like directly backwards?
Yeah, I've never changed them for as long as I had this computer. In order to work, I had to put them all backwards.
Then we can only hear Terran through your channel.
Yes.
It's every motherfucker.
Only because if we had his tablet on, then you'd be hearing my robotic voice and his echo.
Yeah. You know what you technically could do? If you ever had one of them aux splitters, you could technically plug both of your microphones into that and then plug it in, because your computer would consider it one audio input.
That's true.
Very true. I didn't think of that.
Eating the chips and then running back.
Because he's a crackhead.
Is this a crack addict thing?
They're having a fucking conversation right now.
Yeah, so did I.
I just know everything they're going to say, though. It's a gift.
How should we eat it? Yay! It's so
So does anyone like Pokemon?
Yeah.
What do you think of the new starters?
Not that current. Unfortunately, I'm fluent in first generation and second generation.
Oh, okay.
Um, second generation, I'm a little. I'm pretty good on, but I don't know everything. But everything after that, I kind of have no idea. I know Arceus up to 493, and I know there's more now. So,
Yeah, you're at like 800,
oh
900.
my god,
I am a fucking Pokemaniac. I fucking love that shit.
You just play Pokemon Go.
They just revealed Generation 9, and they
No.
revealed the starters for it, and I'm super fucking psyched for it.
uh,
Except for the water starter. The water starter sucks dick.
okay,
It's just a duck.
grab it, grab. Hold on, what is this?
So I
What's
always
the new
get them
Pokemon game?
those
I'm gonna look them up.
flyers. There's
What's
one
that?
What's the new game called?
The new game is called Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet.
Scarlet starters.
I turned this up a little bit. So,
Dude, Coco is fucking the shit.
now?
I don't care what anyone says.
Who?
Every single person that has ever said that needs to get behind the wheel of the car.
that should be more even. Should be.
I can project my voice though.
Yeah,
I want to see what he thinks of the new starters.
I'm trying to get there.
Liar.
You'll get there, bro.
I'm on Pokemon's website. I'm just okay. Hold on. We got
Okay.
Sprigatito.
Yes.
Jeez.
This region is based in Spain, so they all
Ooh, I like this.
have
Sprigatito, Fuecoco,
Coco.
and Quaxley. Oh my god. I can only imagine how much of a badass Quaxley could be final form. I can only fucking imagine.
He looks like a gay blonde bottom. And then there's Weed Cat, of course.
Coco is my favorite by far. Just by far.
The only thing I'm a little disappointed in is you don't get to see their full evolution right now. But I can
No, I want to see that.
I can only imagine what Sprigatito turns into.
Yeah, same.
All I wanna know
Tito, what a fucking baller ass name.
Like I think the only that's that like to me that might be why I might choose like grass. Like don't get me wrong, like I might have to choose Sprigatito if I got this game first. And then
Yeah, totally.
but then my second playthrough, I'm definitely gonna take Quaxley, no doubt, no doubt.
Really?
Yes.
I'm a Coco fan. Like that's definitely my first choice.
I mean, don't get me wrong. He kind of reminds me of like a simplified Charmander. Very, very simplified.
well,
but-
apparently he's based on a ghost pepper.
Interesting. That would make sense.
Oh, he's originally called Pepito.
I really like the fact that he's based on a ghost pepper and a crocodile.
That's kind of cool. Yeah.
I love it. He has a skull mask and everything, so I'm kind of really feeling him. Quaxley is my least favorite.
Really?
He's just a duck. He's a duck with water hair.
I mean, listen. Let me tell you what. When I played through like originally with Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur, I chose Charmander first every time. I was like, "Yep." And I played through like I got stuck somewhere, and I was like, "Yep, can't get out." So I started a new game. If I got stuck somewhere, I just said, "Nope, I'm done. Start a new game." And I always ended up like getting to the one mine that's completely pitch black because I never had any Pokemon that had Flash or
Flash, yeah.
And so I was pitch black, so I had no idea where I was going, and I literally got stuck, and I didn't know what to do, and because you can't see the screen on the Game Boy, so I literally the one time I was stuck so bad, I started up Pokemon Stadium on the N64. Had the little pack that you could plug the game in, and you could play Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow on the N64 on your main screen. And that was the only way I got
Right.
out because there was contrast on the screen.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That's intense.
That's one way to deal with it. I mean,
That was the only way I got past it without Flash. Cause
or just catch a fucking Pikachu and
no,
teach it Flash.
no. I soloed Charmander. I had no other Pokemon. I said, no, I don't want any other Pokemon. I want Charizard, and that's it. So if I didn't beat if I didn't beat a gym master with Charmander, eventually Charmeleon,
And you picked the hardest one.
I just kept throwing him at it, and he would level up, and I'd be like, okay, I can't face them yet. Let me go level up real quick, and then I'll try again. And as soon as I would level up, bam, I'm right back into the fight with them.
Charmander was the hardest one to start with because the first gym was rock.
Okay.
The second gym was water.
Do you
Like,
want to?
you were
Okay,
just fucked.
no. Hear me out.
Can you still hear us?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay.
It should only take like 6 minutes.
I took my Charizard. Do you know how hard it was to beat essentially what Gary at the end of the game, your nemesis? Do you know how hard
Yes.
it was to beat him solo Charizard?
That's your own damn fault for fucking picking a solo Charizard.
That's all I wanted to do. I accomplished it. The only way and also I failed to mention.
Daniel.
I failed to mention, because of the way the game's designed, you have to give a Pokemon cut. My Charizard has cut forever as one of its moves. And I'm like, great. The only moves that I made sure that I had was Fly, because he flies up and you can't hit him. And then I also had Fire Spin. And I had to go in with so many the PP potions, just because I needed Charizard to constantly have Fly and Fire Spin, because if it was a tough Pokemon that he was resistant to, it was constant Fire Spin. It was no, I'm not stopping. No, we're keep going. My Charizard's faster than any of your Pokemon, because he's level 60. He's actually level 80 trying to beat these level 60 Pokemon. You're yep, just keep Fire Spinning. And then when Fire Spin ran out, it could be brutal.
Who'd you use for fucking Strength and Surf?
Oh, I think I used a Pokemon just to use it. Because
So yeah, an HM slave, yeah.
you essentially just used them once, and they were like, no, I don't want you in my party. You served your purpose. That's how I feel like the butter robot in Rick and Morty was. What is my purpose? You're just going to surf me over to this island, and that's it. That's it? Yep, that's your whole purpose.
Oh my god. Yeah, absolutely. Fucking congrats for actually completing it.
It took forever. And then after, I always had, my main
Have you ever done a Nuzlocke?
Have I ever done who?
A Nuzlocke.
A Nuzlocke?
Yes.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, so a Nuzlocke is... So, you play a Pokemon game.
Okay.
There's some rules. Okay, so first off, you nickname all your Pokemon. You have to nickname them. You have to come attached to them.
Okay.
You can only catch the first Pokemon you encounter on a route. That's it.
Ooh.
Second, if a Pokemon faints, it dies. You can't use it anymore.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's a brutal fucking challenge.
Ooh. That. Ooh. The question: if you leave a route, you can only catch one Pokemon per route.
One Pokemon per route.
Oh, there's. Oh my god!
It's the first Pokemon you encounter.
No.
So you don't get to pick it.
Oh.
It's just whatever the first encounter is.
What if you can't catch your first encounter? Are you allowed to catch same Pokemon?
No, if you fail the encounter, you fail the encounter.
Oh no! Oh my god.
Nuzlocks are fucking brutal.
Oh. Oh no.
You gotta pay the troll toll to get into the spoil.
Or that they use for people who do bad things, but it's like
Hey, man.
okay. It's called like
Yeah,
okay, so it's
man.
whenever you kidnap
it's
someone.
a good time. You should try a Nuzlocke.
You don't go to jail for it. They just slap.
Sensual kidnaps.
Citizen's arrest?
Might be. It's like whenever you take someone, but you tell them they can go, but you tell them if they do go, something bad will happen. So it's like kind of kidnapping, but
That's, I mean, that's just manipulation.
no. There's like a lawful word for it that they do if you do that because you.
Excuse me.
Whenever they eventually get Stockholm syndrome,
Yeah.
you mean what I have?
But what we were trying to do to the guy, it's like you don't like physically kidnap him, but you kidnap his mind. What's it called? It's like threatening him.
Gentrification?
Yeah. It's like threatening him
What is,
without
what is
threatening
this
him.
conversation that's happening right now?
I don't know. I mean, this is what happens whenever, you know,
Wait, tell Bella to explain again. What is she trying to explain?
something
Cause
about,
and effect, that's what it's called.
Extortion?
Yes, that's the word.
oh, extortion. I
Extortion.
guess. Talking about extortion.
Why are we talking about extortion?
Because when these two get together, they're always plotting to overthrow the government or like rob from people or
We
orphans.
send him a
They're
ball
terrible
sack and
people.
have
I
him-
love them both, but they're fucking psychotic.
Yeah, sounds like it.
It is what it
Yeah.
is. It is what it is, though. Like,
It is what it is. I agree with that.
I'm not okay with it, but
We're talking about the guy who goes out.
you're totally okay with it, though.
I'm okay with
I'm
it.
okay with it.
I love whenever people that aren't as familiar with Bella overhear Bella's conversations, and I tell them that I am actually participating in a government program that helps me with my taxes.
How about him talking to his mom and I go, next guy I date, his mom better be dead. And like I better see the gravestone.
Yep,
Yeah.
do you hear that?
Gravestone,
Yeah.
our first date is going to see her in her
That bitch
tomb.
is crazy.
I want to make sure she's dead.
Mm-hmm.
At least for a year. So then I know that she can't come back.
That's fair.
You know,
And he disagrees. Yeah.
you don't want it to be like, well,
What's
she's
dead?
in a coma because then she's not really dead. She has to be dead. Like decomposing.
How dead is dead? Bella, Jesus Christ.
I need to see a body in the ground.
I would
There you
definitely
go.
put that on.
Ha! We made you dig up your mom.
I would definitely put that on my Tinder. Likes all this
It's
stuff.
like a white sketching no sketch.
That
There's
that
some
does sound
more
like a way to
excitement
skip
about
it.
it.
Although I'm particularly fond of Tim Robinson's his corncob TV coffin flop. It's just bodies falling out of coffins.
Wait, is Tim Robbins the guy from fucking
I just want to
Uh,
see why, because
goddamn, what is it? The fucking name of that goddamn thing?
You need another drink?
either one is good for me.
Okay.
Working too.
Well,
I can't remember the name of it.
go to the fridge.
You can never remember
The
the
only
name of
request
those things, but-
is make sure
My memory's kind of far from
I need no problem.
ideal.
Oh yeah. Well, if you want another show to watch,
nice.
Tim Robinson has a sketch comedy show on Netflix called "I Think You Should Leave," and it is the most absurdist humor I've come across in a long time. But my favorite skit is probably
No.
Coffin
You need to go
Flop.
to the bathroom.
They-
Yeah, go to the bathroom
The
real quick.
light switch, just turn it off.
Well, I tried to watch Letterkenny, and honestly, I just couldn't find it funny.
Actually, I think I know one guy, but I haven't seen him.
We know we
I-
have a guy
it's just-
from home. He's super rich. He owns a
No,
country
I'll be able to
club.
hear you fine once I take this out.
So you found on, and what is that?
Max knows
It's
it.
near piece. I always do it to
Oh,
make sure my
there you go.
stream audio is good first, and then I take it out.
Okay.
Max
What?
said he knew a single man. For
Once I take this out,
But the sense gonna
or
go.
once
I
the
know a guy, but I haven't seen him
close and I
about
take it out, I'll be able to
40
hear you just
years.
fine.
He might be 10 years too old, but he does live down in Florida. I'm pretty
Especially
sure.
now with the microphone turned up a
She
lot
likes
more,
older men,
I'll make
so-
sure it's good.
I'm okay with that. We can work with this.
When are you starting?
Whenever we.
Well, he can.
Yeah, whenever
If
you
he has
start.
much
Keep
money.
coming
He's
along,
been
motherfuckers.
divorced at least twice. I can't promise how much money he has.
Okay, well Taylor's been like broken up with, and she's.
Check out. I think you should leave.
Ew.
Especially since you like the Mighty Boosh. It's right.
Body
up that alley.
boosh.
It's right up that alley. It's so weird, and you're like, what the fuck am I watching? There's one where that I'm like, wait, what am I watching? It's just if Santa Claus was a regular guy.
Are we
And Santa-
D&Ding?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Artist perspective. If the artist paints, it color would be.
This is just how we fucking
That's how we
tee
always
up
start.
D&D.
Yeah.
3 minutes on 1.5.
You should be used to this by now.
Why don't we podcast this? Fuck, if Harmontown did it, they played D&D sometimes for 5 minutes.
Speaking of, I didn't notice until I was watching Community,
Uh-huh.
but fucking Spencer Crittenden has a fucking cameo in Community.
It wasn't a cameo, it was a full-on part.
Yeah, I guess you could
Like,
call
I
it that.
actually just passed up the episodes that Dan Harmon talked about because I'm re-listening to the Harmontown podcast, and he
Oh,
actually
nice.
started. Yeah, no, that was an actual full-blown written-out character part that Dan
Yeah,
Harmon did.
it's amazing because Spencer Crittenden started out as a fucking audience member, and
The
he
very
asked,
first episode, Dan asked, does anyone in the
"Does anyone
audience
know about
play
D&D?" Yeah, he basically just asked, "Is anyone a D&D expert in the crowd?" And Spencer Crittenden happened to be there, and that's when they started fucking the Harmontown D&D cast, and it's fucking amazing, of course, which led to their TV show.
Dan hired Spencer as his assistant and everything, so Spencer quit his Apple job.
Yeah, totally.
Fucking cool.
It's fucking sweet. And then, I mean, he led him to be Harmon Quest's leader. Like, he basically ran the show, which was fucking awesome.
Yeah, and I'm really, really pissed off that Harmontown is over now because they came to Pittsburgh twice, I think, and I never got to see it.
Oof.
You know what you guys need to listen to? You need to listen to Not Another D&D podcast because it's the funniest fucking thing I think I might have
I just
ever
started
listened
it. I listened to the first episode last weekend.
to. It is so fucking funny. And, like, I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with Jake and Amir. Like,
I am not.
they're super popular podcasters and they have, like, a show that they do and all that. But,
Like, as in college humor?
Is that weed?
Yeah.
They have a D&D podcast?
yeah,
Oh.
Jake is on there. Amir guest starred one time and he killed everybody.
Oh my god.
We're getting breakfast.
Man, with your hat and your garb and all that shit, it's
Yeah,
just like,
so-
yeah, I get high.
Actually, yeah, it's all of the people who play are college humor vets.
Oh,
And,
so is Adam on there?
Adam shows up as a guest star. He's one of the first guest stars that they.
Adam Conroy. I love him so
He
much
actually-
from Adam
he's
Ruins
one of my
Everything.
favorite characters because he's not like he's a D&D nerd, but he never really played D&D. He just read all the books because he was obsessed
Right.
with the lore. But he
Of
literally
course.
plays Orc Frazier.
Oh, I love that.
It is honestly like I literally cried from laughter at some of these episodes. They just started campaign 3.
Which campaign is that?
Well, they're all
And we're live.
Are they all homebrew?
Yeah, they're all homebrew, completely homebrew.
Oh, okay.
You guys, all of you guys on here would probably love
ahead and
Caldwell.
talk
Caldwell's one of the players, but he also DMs the Trinivel campaign. Thank you, sir. And the Trinivel ones are basically you guys because they're the protagonists, but the further they got into it, the more they realized that they were all the villains. Like, they were bad people. The further they got into it.
Isn't that always how life is? The further you go in life, you realize you're actually the villain.
Yeah. And
it
it's
isn't-
I feel like that's how it always
right.
goes.
it's I mean, you haven't laughed until you heard a paladin trying to cast Lesser Restoration on an older dwarf while he's shitting his brains out. I
It's
mean,
like a great time.
they're simultaneously great players because they all have a pretty good idea of what they're doing, but also like they go completely off the rails sometimes. And I mean, like legit, the Trinivale arc that they do, they come across a like it's kind of like sort of a little bit futuristic because it works off like some of the Eberron stuff. There's spaceships and technomechs and stuff like that, and they come across a
Picking me up just fine. I just want to make sure I can pick you up.
they come
Tesla, you
across
can
a
hear me.
yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
But they come across a vending machine that has
Yeah.
dusty Butterfinger BBs in it, and the Butterfinger BBs actually end up becoming like part of the campaign.
Absolutely, of course. Why would they?
It's so
Why
good.
wouldn't they?
It's so good. I think you all would enjoy it, and also it actually helped me because like again they're people that all know how to play and improvise, so it actually helped me learn how to play D&D better.
Remember, we had fucking diseased horse meat come and play.
It was the mushroom at the very end too. Like
It was the
just
really
stupid shit. Saved our ass.
stupid ass shit fucking came into play.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad.
So we're no strangers to that.
And I
We're no
know
strangers to that.
for a fact, Rod, you had completely forgotten about it.
Oh, I forget about fucking everything, so that's not a fucking fair comparison.
My soup is finished, so I'm gonna get a bowl of soup, and then I'll be back, and we can begin.
All right.
Yeah, I know for a fact Ryan completely didn't expect us to remember that we had that depression mushroom that Justin held on to and had the entire time.
Fuck yeah.
And I'm
That
sure
was fucking
Are you writing
amazing.
down your inventory so you remember what you have?
like we could not have lucked out that campaign harder than what we did. Like that was that one in a million where you're just like the DM's like, huh, wait. No.
I gave you
No.
all of these things that I didn't think would come into play at any other time. I lost my seat. My cat took my seat.
I mean, like Justin had said a long time ago, he's like, the only reason I'm keeping it is because that one time we're definitely gonna need it at that one point in time. I'm like, all right, well, it's probably the final boss. So I was like, fuck it, we'll find a way to use it. And you literally were like, we stole the wine, and then we're like, wait, we stole the wine. Wait a minute.
You guys rolled, I mean, I think Alex rolled like almost a 30 on like a persuasion check while wearing
Yeah.
the cloak to pass himself off as one of the cultists and grab the wine, and then like I think Justin did like an alchemy check, or something like that to get it all like infused and everything, and like I mean you guys rolled so well, and I had them roll like 3 or 4 times to see if they would notice you at all, anything. And I mean, I think the highest roll I got was like a 4. That every roll was lower than their passive perception.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Jeez.
They
were not paying attention. They were like, "Yep, just set up."
It was bad.
They were like, "I can't wait for this wine." Yeah. Who are you?
All
It doesn't matter. Give me that wine.
Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
I had to figure out where the hell I put my notes. Where did I save my notes? Oh my god.
I don't know, sir.
Well, I mean, worst case scenario, I wing the whole thing.
It would probably not be the first time.
It'd be far from the first time. I actually have no idea where I saved my notes, unless I saved them on the desktop. Let's see, am I that smart? But
Maybe.
wait. Fuck. I saved notes from the campaign that I'm playing in onto my desktop.
Well, that
Right.
doesn't really help us right now, does it?
It doesn't really help. So it looks like I'm winging it, which is totally fine.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna help you with where we're at because I don't fucking know where the fuck we were at.
Well, luckily, not a whole lot got accomplished last time, so I can remember.
Okay.
that.
Well, there you go.
Last time on Dungeons and Dragons, you all had escaped the Death House.
Yes.
And luckily for you, you all needed a really good rest. Luckily for you, you had a very wise mage in the mix. Your old friend Rex told you that he was starting to remember some of his spells, and he had one that could protect you. And he cast a spell that created an extra dimensional space, a little hut that you guys could hang out in and not have to worry about being attacked. However, when you awoke, Rex was gone, the hut was gone, and you were lying on the cold ground. And at this point, Thugs Dunny had noticed something shimmering, and walked over and went to pick up a dagger. Upon touching the dagger, he heard the voice of Rex in his head, and he had realized at this point that the Death House may have been helping him keep his corporeal form, but his essence had managed to he had managed to save it within this dagger in some way or shape or form. You haven't quite figured it out yet. But as he was reaching for the dagger, another hand came out of the ground to grab back at him. At this point, all around you, the entire party, the ground had erupted with corpses. The Walking Dead had begun to attack. As battle
What
began
did
to
I
commence,
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that?
you know,
I literally played
Oh,
rock,
no.
paper, scissors and won. What do you
Oh,
mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
rock, paper, scissors a lot.
as the
I got
battle began
drunk.
to commence,
Let's figure that.
another a female had appeared, out of nowhere that managed to decapitate one of these zombies with her scythe, and she had joined you in battle as you went
I
to
remember
fight off
that.
these zombies.
Sure you do.
At one point, yes, Thugs had managed to defeat one of the zombies in a ferocious game of rock, paper, scissors. At another point, our new companion had succumbed to the enemies and fallen unconscious. At another point, Esric had fallen unconscious to the enemies after viciously fighting with his potentially soon-to-be bride. We're not sure how far the romance has gotten.
I eventually got up.
And then eventually again, Oliver had succumbed to the enemies as well. With only one member of the party remaining, still standing, Thugs Dunny had gone around the battlefield, swinging. What was it you were swinging at this time?
Long sword.
The longsword. And through a variety of different successes, you had managed to decapitate almost every zombie on the field. Anyone that was still standing had been dismembered in some way, most of them decapitated, and could no longer seem to find you guys. Esric, through his sheer will of not wanting to ever think of that hideous face that once declared itself beautiful, had managed to escape the throes of death and stand again on his own. Our mysterious newcomer had also managed to regain themselves. However, Oliver, the white light had shined a little too bright, and he was in the throes of death.
Oh,
Just
shit.
before succumbing, however, he heard a voice that felt far off. And as he heard this voice, the rest of the party noticed that there was a man kneeling beside him. A man with pale skin, slicked back hair, and wearing very regal attire. This man asked Oliver, "What would you do to save your life?" Oliver replied, "Anything." And the man asked in return, "So then you will live by your word and be bound to me?" He replied, "Yes." At this point, the man cured Oliver of his wounds, looked at the rest of the party, and said, "Interesting that you would escape me once, only to be returned here yet again. Perhaps we could have more fun in the future." And at this point, he looks at all of you and he says, "Oh yes, but that will be in the future. For now, sleep." And you all fall asleep. And you find in your sleep you are cured of your wounds. However, during your sleep, you're all plagued by dreams, very vivid dreams. Thugs, you recall walking into a masquerade party You have your very fancy mask made of solid gold, made out of a rod of alertness wrapped around your ears. You're used to this kind of treatment. For some reason, people have always sort of treated you well. And maybe it's just your nature. People find your race very fun, very energetic, very entertaining. You kind of bring the life to the party. As you're walking through the party, making your meets and greets, trying out some of the appetizers, getting your moves on the dance floor, you hear something else. Just you're not paying attention. The rod, while it should have alerted you to any potential danger, it doesn't pick up the shots that ring out. Perhaps they were from too far away. And at that point, everything goes black and you wake up. Esric, you are dreaming of a night where you come across some very interesting writings in a language that you know the language, but maybe it's something about the dialect. Is it earlier than what everyone else has found before? The language seems a little bit off. It's hard to interpret, but you're getting the gist of it. Something strange about transmutation, maybe even transmogrification. It not just changing one thing into another, but completely transforming something from its base parts. And as you study, you begin reading some of the words aloud, and you also decide to do a couple of things, mixing some things together. And you're like, I think I can make a ritual. And at this point you've learned so much at the academy. I mean, it's just second nature. Why prepare any more than you need to? You can jump right into this. So you do it hastily. You bring all the components together. You speak the incantations. You use your somatic symbols in the air with your fingers. And there's a flash, great flash. And at that point, you wake up. Oliver,
Yes.
you dream of nothing but darkness. For a
And you
long
born.
time, everything is just dark. But you're awake. You're conscious. You know that everything is dark, and all you
It's
see are
it's too
two
real.
two piercing eyes staring at you from the void. From there,
Okay.
you hear something, but it's just mumbles, just mutters. Nothing that you can really understand. And
Okay.
as the eyes close, you awake.
All right.
And Parascon, you're dreaming of a life that you feel like you could have had. Everything feels nice. You're at peace. You're actually taking a nice long walk through what feels like a beautiful pathway through a great garden.
Ooh.
And you're speaking to some friends. They're walking along with you, talking of life, talking about the things that you'll accomplish. Just and everything just it feels right. You have an idea of where you're going in your life, but for some reason you keep looking over your shoulder, almost as if you feel like someone's watching you, someone's waiting just beyond your view. And
Oh no.
and every time you keep looking over your shoulder, your friends look at you and they ask if there's something wrong, and you say no. It feels something feels off. It feels like we're being watched. And then when you turn again and you turn back, you've noticed that the beautiful pathway that you were on has gone dark. All of the plants, the trees, everything's decayed. Everything has become rotten. And you see a figure in the sky with great wings. And at that point, you wake up.
Mm.
So you have all awakened from your dreams, and you are now sitting around what looks to be like a dead-end campfire. The trace of the zombies that you recall are completely gone. It doesn't look like there is any other person that has been here. All of your wounds have been healed. What would you like to do now?
Ugh. Seems a bunch of dark souls around this campfire.
Yeah, you do notice that there is a coiled sword directly in the center of the campfire.
A coiled sword?
It's a
Yeah,
Dark Souls
dude.
reference.
Dark Souls.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
You've
had
regained
to.
all of your souls.
Oh, so even though I died, I get to pick up my souls. I still can level up.
Yeah, you still get to be level 3.
All right, awesome.
But yeah, I will say, yeah, Thugs Oliver Esser. You notice this woman here that is, she kind of pulled you out of a potentially very hairy situation with those zombies. But whether or not you want to immediately trust her, it is up to you.
Was she the same one I hit on?
No, that was a zombie that you hit on.
Yeah, that was a zombie.
That was a dead man.
Wow, I really don't remember.
I don't know how.
Well, the zombie I think hit on you. So
Yeah,
then
it
you
started
told
with
her-
the zombie hitting on you, and then you told her
Yeah.
to go away, and then she kept hitting on you.
Yeah, you said that she was really ugly, and she said that in life she was a model, and then you were like, oh, well, that must have been a long life ago.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of.
Like I remember the zombie
somehow-
part.
You somehow
Like-
finagled a way that you ended up like accidentally flirting with her when you weren't trying to, and it just was bad for you.
Just as you were dying, I think Thugs decapitated her, but also like rolled really high and fucking launched her head. But yeah, so how do you react to this new character in your midst, and how does this new character react as well?
What's the character again?
That was fun.
So this is Taryn's character. I think you shared a picture in the general chat.
I did.
Of
Okay.
generally what she, pretty much what she looks like. Very yes,
Milanese.
Milan X, a dark Milan.
A Dark Milan. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly like Bella, right?
I immediately trust this person.
So Oliver is on board.
Yeah, I welcome to the group.
Um,
Thank you.
Finally,
I
something interesting to look at.
You're welcome.
I hold my dagger and want Rex's opinion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hold the dagger, and Rex talks to you. Well, things were looking very bad there. I mean, personally, if I were you, I probably would have run. However, it looked like you all managed to survive, and while there are definitely some untrustworthy folk in the lands of Barovia, this one doesn't seem to match some of those others. So I'd play it close to the chest to be careful. However, the fact that they've come to your rescue is something to certainly keep in mind.
Okay. Well, as you know, I'm a sucker for a pretty face. So
Of course. Of course.
it's literally a flaw of my character.
It really is.
Yeah.
So I gotta trust her, even though I don't.
Alright, that's 2 out of 3.
All right.
That's enough. Doesn't matter.
I never said I didn't trust her. I just said it's finally something interesting to look at.
I says 2 out of 3. You haven't really claimed one side or the other.
I think that's a yes. We're just gonna
It's better-
we're just gonna force him a yes.
It's
Yeah,
better
well,
than a zombie face.
We'll call it a yes.
We'll call it a
Nice
yes,
try.
but I feel like it's a no.
Wish-
Um,
That's a soft yes.
Yeah, it's a soft yes. It's like that.
Soft yes.
It's a 4 out of 5 yes.
Yeah, that's
Like
yeah,
you
yeah,
agree, but not strongly agree.
yeah.
Tinder date
I'll
that
give you
turned out to
that.
not be a catfish.
We'll go with that.
Oliver, as you're as you think in your head, I immediately trust this person.
Okay.
You notice that your shadow kind of reaches in a weird direction. It heads towards the shadow of this new party member, and seemingly pulls out a sword and just starts hacking. Just starts hacking at their shadow.
Can I just point this out to the group? Like,
You absolutely can if you'd like.
How about I realize what's
I think I
happening?
absolutely want to
Hey, keep
sound
your
an
shadow to
alarm here.
yourself.
Sound the alarm on
Yeah.
what?
I want to sound the alarm on the fact that my shadow is, I guess, attacking another shadow.
Um, I mean, you did die, so I'm not shocked that your shadow left you.
I mean, it's not as much as my shadow left me, as more of it decided to become a homicidal killer.
Well, I mean, it lost its soul.
Well, it is what
Or
it
its
is, I
oath.
guess.
I mean,
I'm going to choose from this point to forever ignore anything that shadow does.
oh wow, okay. I see how it is.
Yeah, you see the shadow walks over back in the opposite direction, goes over to Thugs.
I use my
Yeah.
shadow and fist bump it.
Yeah, you see the shadow takes its hand and puts it over its own head, and then puts it over Thugs' ears, and then puts it back over its own head, and puts it back over Thugs' ears, and then starts laughing.
Your shadow's
Well,
a
thanks, guys. I hope this fucking ruins you.
As long as your shadow stays away from mine, that's all I care about.
I mean, I doubt I'm going to be the only victim. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
You see that your shadow then works its way over and leans towards Esric's shadow, and it extends itself just so that its pelvic area is right in the face of Esric's shadow, and just starts pelvic thrusting.
I mean, that is what I would do, so I'm not going to question this.
And then
take
it goes
one
to
step
try
away.
and high five you.
I take one step away, very casually, hands behind my back.
I guess now would be a perfect time if you'd like to introduce yourselves to each other.
Who art thou?
I am Chrisican. I'm here to kill the things that hurt people.
Huh?
Speak up.
I don't want to yell. Fine.
You're going to have to yell.
You have to be at least get a little closer to Justin then.
Okay, fine.
As Justin has
Okay.
planned from the beginning.
Oh, thank God.
I am Chrisican. I am here to destroy the things that hurt people. Because I want them on a time. Had no one to protect me when I needed help.
What was the name again?
What?
What was the name again?
Chrisican, but you can call me Chris.
I'll call you Chris.
I'll put it in the chat just so if you want to the spelling. But yeah, Chris
You
probably
usually want
is-
to just call me Carrie.
Carrie.
Chrisican, blah, 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 blah. Call me Carrie.
I'll call you Chris again because that's proper.
Thank you.
All right, next.
As you're all talking, you see. Actually, you know what? Go ahead and give me perception checks.
Okay.
Everyone.
Oh, I'm blind. Oh, you're really blind. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Almost,
Um,
almost in that 20.
Keep it to myself though.
perception.
Ooh,
Yeah.
man.
Esric, you're kind of just entranced by Carrie here.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Thugs, you're
I got
just
hard eyes. Like,
while you're not paying any attention to Oliver's shadow, you're still kind of intrigued by Oliver's shadow. So you're kind of looking at it quizzically. But Carrie and Oliver, you you guys are all really you're realizing that the forest that you're in is very disturbingly quiet. However, you both heard a crunch of a twig, and then you heard a thump, 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 and you see riding out of one side of the mists in the forest is a rider on a skeletal horse. Uh, and as you look, you see that he is also completely skeletal. And as he rears up in the pathway, you do see that something falls off of his horse as he continues on the opposite side of the pathway, riding back into the mists.
I want to go for the piece that he dropped.
obviously, since I
Yeah.
don't see the piece, but I know that they're gonna start walking. Can I at least notice that they're walking away?
Well, yeah,
I mean,
you all know.
maybe.
Go pick up what?
Yeah,
You don't notice
you
anything
guys noticed
actually.
the rider.
Esric,
You just don't.
you crit failed. You don't notice shit.
Okay, so
Only you
everyone
notice the
besides
damage.
him noticed the rider.
Yes,
But
I at
only
least
two of us noticed that he dropped something.
correct.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go pick that thing up.
What
Alright.
thing are you going to pick up?
Whatever the fuck he dropped. I don't know.
Can I immediately hop past him?
You'll have to make.
What the
Let's
with
see.
your fucking 8 perception? Go fuck yourself.
I say, yeah. At this point, the fact that he had seen it, and he's also way bigger than you. He could probably snatch it before you could.
Yeah.
Actually, since you have the highest perception, I'm going to go ahead and roll that you automatically are going to pick this up. You find a little black book that is leather bound, and I'm actually kind of happy that you found this.
Okay.
But yeah, you find a little black book. It's leather bound. Would you like to do anything with it?
Immediately like to read it. See if there's anything of value.
How are you reading it? Are you just going to open it up to the first page, or are you going to flip through it or anything like that?
Open to the first page and
All right.
go from
You
there.
open to the first page. At first, it looks blank. As you hold it, however, it says, "Awash in a sea of darkness. Nothing, nothing, nothing. It extends into the void. But there, everywhere, feeling like I'm being watched. The eyes, the eyes. They're so great they stare into my soul. And then they shut."
I suggest if
there's
it starts
nothing.
talking to you, close the book.
I don't know, man.
Go ahead and do just a base intelligence check for me.
Base intelligence check. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can figure out how to do that.
If you look on your character sheet where your stats are on the left, if you just
Okay.
click on intelligence.
Okay, intelligence.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that'll work.
All right.
Yeah, you look at this and you read this. You notice that the writing appeared as you were looking at it, and as
Okay.
you were holding it. This writing that appeared is very reminiscent of the dream that you just had.
Okay.
it looks like this book might automatically record your dreams.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay.
Can
All
I
right.
go in and ask him? Hey, let me have a look.
Yeah.
Uh,
Let me see what you got.
yeah, okay. You can take a look.
I need to roll anything?
So you look at it,
Mm-hmm.
and it just looks blank.
Oh, of course. Yeah, nothing for me. You can have it back.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Yeah. So at this point, you guys realize, looking back, you can see that there's a road that, an old dirt road that extends from the death house and works its way down the hill. At this point, mostly all you can see are trees, and you see the mists that are just beyond the tree line. But other than that, it just looks like an empty road that you can continue along.
Well, gentlemen, are we going to continue our journey or stay here and play camp?
Yeah, well, let's continue. Where do you want to go? Down the road or that way?
I say we go down the road.
Yeah, I have to agree with that.
I'm assuming down the road means the way that the guy just came from and then rode away towards.
He actually rode across the road.
Oh,
So
he
he
rode.
came out of the forest on one side and then
Oh.
continued riding.
Okay, well then we're still gonna head the way we went to go get the book. We're gonna keep walking that way.
Where the rider came from?
He crossed the road from woods to woods, but that
Yes.
road where he dropped the book that we walked to, we're gonna continue down that road.
All right, let's go. I'll follow
All
you.
right. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Let's see.
Same.
Okay. Yeah. As you continue, things do start to open up. The road gets continually wider, and eventually you come a little bit out of the forest. Uh, the mists open up a bit more. There's still forest on each side of you, and there are there is still the mist on each side as well. However, the road gets much bigger. Eventually, you find your way to what looks like a wall and the gates of a town. The gates are enormous. I mean, they're something that would let a giant through. On each side of these gates are two standing stone statues, each holding great swords. However, they are a little bit decrepit and derelict. The heads have fallen off of them. Some of the stone that built the wall has collapsed. However, you can't get over the idea of just how grandiose this gate is. I'm going to go ahead and show you the handout just so you get an idea of what these look like.
Oh, okay. Well, damn.
And
Okay.
as you all continue to approach, probably thinking, how on earth would anyone be able to open these gates? The closer that you get, you notice that the gates begin to open themselves.
Hmm. Okay.
Well, I guess we should head in.
Yeah, why
Yeah, I
not?
guess
Door opens, take it.
Yes, we're going.
we're not carrying anything, are we?
Uh, just their stuff. We're not
Yeah,
carrying like
just your
anything.
stuff, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't bring the heads of anyone or anything like that. right?
No.
Yeah, we don't walk in with severed heads.
Okay, so we're
No.
fucking clean.
Yes.
Okay.
For now.
For now, yeah. I mean, it would not be unlike us to have some heads and some fucking
It
strange ass shit going
absolutely would
on.
be totally normal for you guys.
Yeah. So,
Am I just walking around with my giant scythe out as well?
Is it taller
I would
than her?
imagine that you have
Just like the
some
picture
sort
there?
of sheath
Yeah,
or
basically.
something that you're holding.
I have a pouch of human skin.
I also have a dire wolf tongue.
I'm gonna say you guys do have some weird gothic trinkets.
I mean, it's
All right,
it's just
I'll
like a
walk
wolf
around
tongue,
next
but
to him and ask
dire.
him not to
Aaron,
fuck with me.
Aaron, I'm not sure
Like a
you.
it's like a wolf, but dire.
Like, oh,
Let
wolf.
me,
God, I
let me,
fucking love that game.
I will
let me
never
just
not reference
see,
that this entire time.
You should always reference it at
I
all
am. I
times.
am. Every
Aaron,
single time I
I
bring it up.
need, I need you to roll a D100 because I don't think we did this last time.
Who? Oh,
Okay.
Aaron,
Taryn.
Who's
Me?
running a
Roll a
D100?
D100?
Taryn.
a D100.
All right.
All right.
Get 100, baby.
Come on, boy.
That or 69.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 169. Either one.
Oh!
68.
Oh, no,
Oh,
you're right
Oh my
there.
god.
Oh,
you almost had it, bro.
So
Oh, you
close.
almost got 69.
I
So
almost did.
close.
1 point off.
All right. Let's
That
see
means
what
I
you
like
got.
to edge you boys.
Let's see what you got for your gothic trinket. Ooh.
All right.
Oh my God, Taryn. This
Oh,
is so
jeez.
perfect because you can't find it in real life.
What is that?
Oh, God. This
Better
is
not
going
be
to
You
be
got-
fucking
because I can
brutal.
always find that.
You got a walking cane.
Perfect.
Specifically, you got a walking cane that has an iron ferrule that strikes sparks on stone.
I can bring it.
Yeah. So that is your gothic trinket. Here, I'll go ahead and I'll just copy and actually I'll just copy and paste it directly into your character's stuff.
Perfect.
It'll be in your other treasures.
what the hell was my
So-
dark trinket? I don't even remember.
So yeah, in your bio, a walking cane with an iron ferrule that strikes sparks.
So I have a question.
Yes.
Is there any way I can turn my giant scythe into this cane whenever I'm like
Yeah.
in
If you
the
want
civilization
to,
area?
if you want to just check out like the local like blacksmith or whatever, they could absolutely. Actually, you know what? I'll go ahead and say, since you're already like level 3 and all that, we're starting all this. If you would like to retcon it in a sense that since we didn't do it last time for rolling for it, the bottom of your cane has the ability to strike sparks and all that, which works because didn't you take the fire as your right?
Absolutely.
So perfect. I like that. I like that a lot.
Nice.
Okay. Again, as you walk into this place, let's go ahead and get some perception checks from everyone to see what kind of things you notice.
Okay.
So you do find yourselves in an actual village. It does look rather populous. It's a pretty decent sized village. It almost actually feels like a small town.
Okay.
Looks like we're overwhelmed, guys.
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
thinking-
11 isn't too bad. 11 might pass.
Yeah, most of you are kind of overwhelmed by these gates. They are massive and they are just absolutely ridiculous.
The absolute look of royalty.
Alex, since you roll the highest, we'll let you choose the first location that you see that you want to go to.
So,
That's
as
fair.
far as
Hub,
what you see,
hub.
you don't notice anything major out of the ordinary. Well, I'll give you a general overview.
Okay.
One thing you notice is everything is very, very exceptionally drab here.
Okay.
All of the people, for the most part, seem to be wearing nothing but browns, grays, and blacks. They all look straight-faced, not even sullen, not happy in any way. They're all just empty. It looks like they all just kind of are. They're walking along, but no one looks to have any extreme one way or the other. The only thing that you notice as you wander in is you see a line that leads up to what looks like a small stall that you get a whiff of something sort of sweet and a little bit hearty as well. And as you look over, you can see that there is a tiny old woman at the front of this stall. that is selling pies.
Hmm.
I just love it.
They're probably human pies.
Ah. See, I'm not interested in the pies whatsoever. So it makes it a bit difficult.
Walk over there and ask her, so, where's your pub?
Hmm.
I say we go visit a blacksmith.
You wanna find a blacksmith?
Yes.
Not a bad idea.
Okay.
Go ahead and ask her where the blacksmith is.
You do see
Well, I
that the
think
line
I'm
is
behind
dying
in
down.
line.
Oh, you're
I
in
think,
line.
yeah, I'd be behind in line.
All
So,
right. Well, then get in line so you can ask her, or
uh,
ask somebody that's in line. They might be able to tell you faster.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and say that as you're like wandering in, the line is dying down. If you jumped in right now, you'd be almost next.
oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, I'll be next.
Yeah. So you guys jump in line, and you see the person in front of you. What interestingly, this person is actually wearing a bright red scarf. It actually sticks out from most of the other people that you see around. And they have a sort of almost jovial kind of nature to them. And as they sit there and they look over the different pies and they wonder themselves out loud, I'm not sure. What do you think today? I mean, I was maybe leaning towards the cherry, but I also do really enjoy apple. But there's also a good meat pie could keep me probably sated for a few days. And the lady behind the little old lady behind the cart, she looks. Well, I'm not sure I can really point you in a direction. It's however you're gonna kind of feel. Uh, but I think any of them will honestly make you very happy. And he says, you know what? I'm gonna go with my first instinct. Let's go ahead and grab the cherry. And I thank you so much. I mean, this is really gonna make not just my day, but my night, and possibly the nights hereafter. Really, really, truly, thank you. And here's a little bit extra. And he picks up the pie, drops a few gold on the counter there, and then saunters off. And as you step up, uh, you see this lady. She's like, "Oh, it looks like some newcomers here. I mean, if I haven't seen anything quite like you around." And she specifically looks at Thugs and Oliver, kind of side eyes Ethric a bit. Um, it's not too often that we really get
Just because I'm short
know,
doesn't mean you can
outsiders.
criticize me. Jeez.
Oh, it's no criticism. Honestly, it's rather exciting. It's not often that we are able to actually see anything of note here.
There's nothing special about him. He's just short.
Oh well, it's it,
He's also kind of a bunny.
I'm not a
yes,
bunny.
it's fascinating.
I straight up ask her, so what's in the meat pie?
I was curious about the meat pie myself.
Oh, meat pies. Well, it's honestly it's hard to say. I mean, I myself I prefer chicken, but there's also goat, deer, pig, and wolf meat depending on where you go. Yeah, you'd think that wolf meat would be more of a delicacy here, huh? Not here, dearie. With Lord Strahd in charge, there's more wolves in these woods than we know what to do with them.
Are they dire?
I'm in dire need
Some
of
of
a
them
meat
could
pie.
be rather
I'm
dire.
in dire need.
Yes, well, if you're in dire need, I mean, I'd love to sell you one. They're a gold apiece. However, since you are new to town, I mean, it's only natural for me to offer, something, to lure you in. I mean, I personally wouldn't pay a whole gold for a pie if I didn't have at least a taste of it. So one on the house if for your choosing.
Meat
Fuck
pie.
you.
Damn! Oh my god!
Well,
Did you just say fuck you, you old lady? You monster!
this one
Christ.
is
Find some
feisty. isn't it?
tact.
Listen.
What?
I got nothing.
Yeah, I thought so.
He said he said today I woke up and chose violence.
Yeah, he did.
I've had
yeah?
a harsh day, alright?
Oh, wow.
He said, "Bah."
Oh, no,
Yeah.
he wants to fuck the meat pie, but I want to eat the meat
She
pie.
reaches over and just touches you on the hand, Oliver. She says,
Okay.
I understand that there's a very big shock to living in Barovia. And
Barovia?
Barovia.
Baro?
Why'd you say Barovia? Where are you from?
Barovia.
Barovia.
Bruh.
She made her first mistake. Strike one.
Barovia.
Never trust the
Actually,
welcome
I think
character.
I'll go ahead and drop you guys on the village of Barovia.
Ooh.
Alright. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ooh.
So it's a pretty decent sized town.
Yeah, it definitely
There's
is.
some nice alleys for murder.
I fully understand it. When every time whenever someone pops in here, it can be a little bit disconcerting.
Did we come off that road to the left?
I'm
I'm trying to figure out where the gates were.
Oops.
gonna go ahead and say actually the gates are here.
The gates are here?
'Cause
Okay.
this will lead you off into the rest.
Okay.
Okay. I can live with that.
Yeah, so you guys are like in this like little intersection. How about that?
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
I hate to be rude again to you, but since he's clearly choosing violence today, is there a pub? Is there a pub nearby where we can blow up some
Thank you.
steam?
Oh, certainly. Yes, of course. The town pub. Yes, I can understand travelers. There's nothing better than a good drink.
I'm talking like best of the best here.
Well, there's really only one good one in
Yeah,
town,
we
but it
definitely
also
need
serves as an inn, so that I'm sure could help you. The name of it there is Blood of the Vine. If you go straight down this
So it's a
road,
wine bar.
it'll be right there on your right.
So it's a wine bar.
I'm assuming it's this one right here.
This big building here.
This is the big building. Oh baby, let's go.
Oh my god. This can be Dragon Heist 2.0.
Yeah. Yeah.
That means, but okay.
would you- Now, to wash that all down, I'm honestly not sure a meat pie would be the best. I personally, if you're gonna get yourself a good wine, I would probably go with one of these fruit pies here.
Here I come. What fruit pie you got, lady?
I've got a blueberry here, cherry, an apple, and a peach.
Take the cherry.
Cherry's always good. Apple's only good if you're drinking white wine.
Peach isn't bad, but I'm worried about the aftertaste. Cherries always go good with alcohol.
I'm a peach person.
I love peach
Of
myself.
course you like
But you
peaches.
have to be drinking clear.
I don't know what to tell you. I like peaches.
I could be a peach to bite. Anyway.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that's gonna be this whole game.
Yeah, of course it is.
It's gonna be the entire
Of fucking
game.
course it is, dude.
You got something now with tits in there, so
I mean, he is basically Bugs Bunny. He's gonna thump around.
I'm just trying to look for local beers because I want to see how
You get a Pabst
because
Blue Ribbon.
since I'm a rapid person, and I can hop around, I can tell how much hops were used in beer.
Oh,
That's
come
the
on.
best about playing this game.
Come on.
I don't regret any of you leaving at this point.
I'm pretty much there.
He's our hopper meter. Anyway,
Yeah, but we're actually there on a
so
mission.
Terry.
If it's also the inn, that's also part of our mission anyway. Like, I know for a fact that one of these nights we'll definitely get into a bar fight, but we're
It's
there.
only a matter of time.
We're there mainly because, well, it's the inn and it's the most amount of people. There's always someone at the bar to, at least you could kind of ask to be like, so why is this town so dreary? So it's really not a bad thing to go there.
Okay.
We're
but
gonna go.
Follow what was happening. The guy in the red scarf shows a cherry, very blissful. We might as well just go with the cherry. Or are we going to be the followers? Or should we just take our own path?
Harry.
So,
It doesn't really
Justin's
matter.
a follower. Are we going to go off the beaten path and go for blueberry or peach?
Peach.
I'd say let's go peach.
You beach.
You're welcome.
Oh, the peach pie. That's a real good one. You know, I hear that the children are talking about peaches all the time on their social media.
There's social
That and
media here.
eggplants. What's up with that?
Millions of peaches.
What's
Peaches
up
for
with
me.
dragon food?
I wouldn't know, lady. I like clams. Moving on.
Let me get that all wrapped up for you. Now, I will say, be a little bit careful whenever you're gonna walk into that blood of the vine. I'm gonna be honest that the three girls that run it aren't the nicest of folks to. And she looks at all of you again. Outsiders.
What do you mean, you people?
Damn.
Exactly what I'm saying. They're, you know, I mean, I try my best not to be a gossip. I really do, but some of the people here are a little less accepting of outsiders.
Are you
than
racist to
some of us
outsiders?
others.
Damn.
I mean, I'm certainly not. I love any new people. It adds. I mean, variety is the spice of life, is it not? I mean, that's why I have all these different kinds of pies.
Sounds like what a racist would say.
Yeah.
Not
Variety
everyone
is
like
suspicion.
that. Now,
She's saying that she's not a racist. She's a
I-
xenophobe.
I really hope that you greatly enjoy this pie. If there's any other questions that you may have, or if there's anything else I can do for you, if you want to buy another one tomorrow, I would greatly appreciate it. You'd help my little business thrive. But otherwise, I wish you the best.
If other people aren't so fond about outsiders, why are you so nice?
Well, how else am I can't constantly just sell my pies to the same people all the time. They may love them, but you can only eat so much pie before, you know, it becomes a bit much, right?
Well, boy, since we're tagline now as outsiders, we should probably get going so we're not holding up the line.
Fuck their
Oh yeah,
line.
you see there's actually a line that's grown up behind you, but everyone just looks stone-faced.
Mm.
See, they don't.
Now, when you say stone-faced,
Yeah, they all just they're all like bloodshot eyes.
all right.
they're
Hunched
you on the
over a
regular
little
over
bit.
there.
Yeah.
They had some of that Bolivian ganja. Look at those green fields by the temple.
All right. Let's get going to that inn.
All right, let's go.
I completely forget to take a pie.
We just leave the peach pie?
Oh,
Yeah,
I completely forget about it and head off to the
Dogs
inn.
forgets about the pie.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck
I
the
don't
pie,
want- I don't-
dude.
I don't want responsibility of a
pie.
pie.
Just eat the pie.
Nope.
We can always get the free one tomorrow because we never took the free one today.
Man, you can anyone can take the pie with them if they want, or you can leave the pie.
I'm leaving the
I'm
pie.
taking the
Carrying
goddamn
around a
pie.
Alright,
I
all of
am
us take the
taking the goddamn pie.
pie.
All right,
All of us gonna
cakes
hoard
in the
all of
back.
your shit.
Oliver, the bag holder. Oliver, the bag holder.
Everyone give me perception checks again.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Bring it.
Oof.
I
I'll
can
take
see
it. I'll take it.
I'll take 19.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. As you're getting ready to leave, the little old lady also she's like, "Oh, I almost forgot. Since y'all new here, do beware tonight. The March of the Dead is happening, so get yourselves a room." And also, as after she says this, you also realize that each one of you notices this. Uh, on a corner of one of the buildings, you noticed a raven that was sitting there the whole time as you guys started to walk away. The raven flew past you and is now sitting on the sign of the Blood of the Vine Tavern.
Mm.
Um,
Someone's following
how
us.
how far away is this bird?
So you guys were right here. As you got to about right here, you see that it flies over to here.
Okay,
So
so
it's a little bit of a
it's
ways.
flying. So is it flying away? Okay. Yeah, I'm still gonna head towards the middle anyway.
Yeah, I want to get to the inn.
Yeah, I follow. I don't really have
I'm
any
in the
other
pub.
business.
Yeah,
Where's the inn?
it's the inn and slash pub. They're one and the
Got
same.
Inn and slash pubs. Yes.
It's the pin or
the pen.
the pub inn.
The pin book.
Pin.
What?
Pinba.
Are we staying? Are we staying at that inn?
The Pinba? Yeah, we're staying at the Pinba.
You don't know
We're
what you're
staying
doing
at the
yet.
inn.
The
But I'm gonna
Okay.
use
Pinba.
the bathroom real quick before we go any further.
That's fine. I'm gonna do the same.
What are we
Yeah,
doing?
sure. Why not?
What are we doing?
We're taking a quick break.
Yeah, okay.
I shall join in this quick break.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Be right back.
Thanks.
Wait, did they just leave their child in the, or did mom go?
No, she.
I feel like she does her own stunts.
Yeah, these people do their own stunts. Maybe her. She's the most likely.
That's what Ryan said. He was like, I think Michelle Rodriguez is the only one who does her. I was like, what about Vin Diesel? Ryan's like, that is the only person that really doesn't do her own stuff. Is he like actually a prima donna in real life?
Oh well. 100%.
You know that actor was the only one that was in Fast and Furious and Transformers?
What's that?
He's from Fast and Furious and Transformers.
All right, I'm back.
I would love to put that on my resume. Hey, I was that asshole from Fast and Furious and Transformers.
Apparently, there's something going on here.
Hey, I'd rather do that than take balls.
Okay then.
Your god has returned.
Well,
Well. Oh, that's like more money than I ever.
All right, I'm back.
All right.
I think that's everyone.
we have time.
Justin, you both here?
Justin, Taryn. No,
Oh.
that would be a no.
Uh,
If you guys ever go to Aldi's during the fall season, they have specific caramel apple cream cookies, which are these vanilla wafer, kind of like an Oreo cookie with a caramel apple cream in the middle. Let me
What?
tell you what. If you get these, if they have them next year and you can get them, because they were bussin'. And I'm about to finish off the last few that we had.
They just recently did like Oreo style cookies that were latte cream filled.
Mmm.
Oh man.
The last cookies I bought was Girl Scout cookies. Like 2 weeks ago.
You can basically buy Girl Scout cookies essentially from Aldi, but way cheaper.
Uh
And I
huh.
feel bad because I'm like, I know the Girl Scouts are trying to keep, like trying to make money, but like,
To be
I can get,
fair, it's $5 a box, so it's not asking that much.
well, it's $1.29 at Aldi.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll
I'm
give you
like,
that.
Listen,
like
the
I
Girl
love me
Scouts.
some tag-alongs,
If
but
you're a Girl Scout, you have the only way to sell those cookies is you go to those brand new neighborhoods that just got put up, where every single house
oh
is pretty
yeah,
much the same. Those are the neighborhoods you hit. You don't hit the
yep,
regular folks because you know they're gonna be like, yeah, no, not a chance. I'm paying $5 a box. But the
yep,
rich
yep.
people, they're like, Girl Scouts came to my house to deliver cookies. Absolutely.
Dude,
Yeah, that's
I
true.
I like Bella and I take trips like outside of the like every so often we take a trip like outside of the city, to explore like other different little neighborhoods and towns and stuff like that. And we went up to Harmony, like which is just outside of Zelienople, and this lady that runs this bookstore told us about this cool new area that they're building in Cranberry. And like they already had a coffee shop there and whatnot. We checked it out, and it was like a really cool setup. And I looked, and the price of each place, the cheapest one is
Uh
$485,000.
huh.
And I was like, yeah, for people that are living there, Girl Scout cookies are like, I mean, they're buying them not because they're going to eat them, but because they're like, oh yeah, I totally want to help out the local Girl Scouts.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I mean that's what it is. Totally. I mean, it was for a coworker's sister. So
Yeah.
it was like, yeah, I'll fucking pay $5 for a box of Thin Mints because I fucking love Thin Mints.
I mean, everyone loves Thin Mints. Thin Mints are fucking amazing.
I love the
I eat them
Samoas.
by the sleeve.
Do you remember the fucking It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia episode about that?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
I like them tag-alongs, but like again,
Tag-alongs are fucking amazing. That's actually the 2 boxes I ordered was
I
Thin
got
Mints and tag-alongs.
whenever I discovered I can get essentially the exact same thing as tagalongs, but from Aldi for $1. Like it changed my life.
Once I learned it from Aldi's, you could get their version of Samoas. Oh
Yep.
man,
Yep.
So what's in Samoa's?
it's it's a donut cookie where the middle's out. It's covered in chocolate, and then caramel, and then coconut pieces on top. And then the coconut pieces are like crispy.
Oh, okay.
They last I was at Aldi earlier this week to do my grocery shopping. They have the fudge stripe cookies,
Mm-hmm.
but mint.
Mm.
And I
Ooh.
think I need to pick those up.
Very
I'm
nice
a
juice in that bathroom.
heathen.
Yeah, I didn't pick them up because I was like, yeah, do I really need those? But I think I'm gonna end up there, at some point this week probably to pick those up.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, did you want to buy my RAM?
Yes. I mean, let me just double check here that because I'm pretty sure it's the exact same RAM that's in my computer. Oh my god, why is this so bright? It's white. Why is everything white? My eyeballs. Yeah, because it's
Yep.
Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro, right?
Yeah, it's the exact same thing I have. It's just a different capacity, but
Yeah,
my motherboard says
they're,
no.
They're 8 gig, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Yep. Sounds good to me.
Cool. 65.
Can do.
So we'll be cracking. Yeah. And then there's the
I can hear Taryn.
spring cedar.
I can hear him in the background too.
What's he doing?
Him and Dawn are talking as he's washing his hands or leaving the bathroom.
Sure.
How
I
dare
can hear
he?
you.
Jeez.
Oh, it's mine.
Is there
Man.
meat in here?
No, it's bacon bits.
Is there meat in here? No, it's bacon. English. Do you speak it?
Do you want me to speak the English?
You so don't do English.
I'm on my edge.
That's fast 9. Yeah.
You said one bite, motherfucker. That's 2.
Stop for me. I'm not saying anything bad. I'm just saying it looks pretty.
Is it good?
So hypercritical of this movie.
See?
Like the same taste you.
Say if I were the bacon, it's lost in there. There's nothing lost
I
about
will. I'll
the
tell them my
bacon.
soy
Next time
sauce.
when you make
Oh no, they're bacon bits in a bag. It's not my own bacon. That's probably why.
it's not bacon. Okay. It's bacon.
Shit's going down.
Bacon.
So this one time I made from scratch like bacon bits. So I made a roux
Did you enjoy your soup?
and then
Why aren't you eating more?
oh it's Ryan. I made a roux, melted the cheese, and then I
What
cooked
we're
the
doing?
bacon. But then I took the bacon grease and put it into the roux as I'm melting the cheese. Fantastic.
Stop. I can only get so erect.
Yo,
Not
I
good.
remember this. Hold on, I gotta send you guys a commercial real quick.
Doing a commercial?
Yeah, hold on. I'll send it in the I'm gonna put it in the regular just chatting.
I just twisted my hair up, but I'm gonna redo it again. I did it a couple days ago. But every time I twist my hair starts growing like crazy. You see how long it is now? Hi, sweetheart. Oh, I like you too.
She might be. That's how she should.
Behave.
Are we all back yet?
Yeah,
Okay.
something like that.
Just waiting for Ryan.
Okay.
What?
I think we're all back.
Yeah.
You gotta kick us off there, buddy.
Oh, I have to kick you off now. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, you do.
All right. Well, you guys were walking. Are you walking into the tavern? Is that what's happening?
Yes.
Oh, Tonker, I love her.
Okay. Well, before you get to the tavern, whenever you get about here, you hear dramatic sobbing and crying from inside of one of the houses.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, I missed it. What did you say?
Before you guys get completely up to the tavern, you hear some very loud sobbing and crying from one of the houses.
Damn it, people are crying again. Hold on.
I'm gonna keep walking.
Just
I'm a
ugly
bleeding
crying.
heart, but at the same time, I
You
get
can
zero.
tell
props
that it's ugly
today.
crying.
I'm
We-
gonna keep walking.
We never answer ugly crying. Sorry.
Yeah, ugly. Sometimes that just gets you in trouble.
You just leave it be.
I may be
Yeah,
a
I'm
woman.
sorry. We're gonna have to pass on that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
What?
I may
alright,
be
you
a
guys
woman,
ignore
but I
the
have
ugly
no
crying.
compassion for that shit.
Plus, we are
You,
outsiders. It probably
you
doesn't
do-
matter.
Yeah, you deliberately look in the opposite direction as you pass by that house.
Absolutely.
Do not make
Sorry.
eye contact.
Yeah.
Do not make eye contact
You notice
whatsoever.
that everyone else on the street is doing the exact same thing.
Do with it.
Oh, see,
When
even
in
in the
Rome.
bar?
Yeah.
Even in the bar, they're still crying?
No.
It was
yeah,
a house we
no,
were
yeah.
passing.
As you get
As
to the
we're
bar,
passing. Okay.
all right, yeah. So you walk into this bar. It's pretty spacious. Yeah, on this first floor, you do see that there is a set of stairs that leads up. Obviously, likely to the inn rooms. But you do see it's rather spacious. There are multiple tables and booths laid out on one side, and then immediately as you enter on the left side is the bar. There are three women dressed in bright colors.
What are the
They
three
are
colors?
all what?
What are the three colors?
I said bright colors. I didn't. There are three women in bright colors.
Okay.
Pay attention.
I know. I
Oh
Here
was.
you think that
shit,
there's
son.
only three colors.
I'm just saying,
Racist.
each one could have been a different
Racist.
color.
Shit, son.
There's only three colors. But since you pointed it out,
There's only
yes,
three primary.
since you pointed it out, yes, they are of a slightly darker complexion. Jeez.
Of course.
I was talking about the clothes, you asshole. But whatever.
Damn.
Of
Yeah,
course.
one of them is clad in a mixture of bright, like sunlight colors, yellows, oranges, and reds.
Okay.
One of them is more in like aquamarine and greens, and the other one is in purple, just purple, only purple. Very shapely.
That's not the Pokemon starting color.
All right, yeah. One of them looks like Charmander. One of them looks like Bulbasaur. One of them looks like Squirtle.
There we go. Now we are
Obviously.
finally on the
That's what
page.
I wanted. Don't turn
And
me into
they're
an
all-
asshole.
They're all chatting it up. They kind of see you walk in, look at you, and get quiet for a second, and then go back to chatting it up to each other.
I go talk to Charmander.
You go and talk to Charmander.
Wait, aren't they women?
Yes, they are women. They are all three women.
Charmandress.
Charmandress.
I like that.
Perfect. Charmandress. I go talk to Charmandress.
All right, what do you say?
My buddy Thugs Bunny over here wants to get screwed. Do you got a jackrabbit?
God damn it.
What?
I'm sorry.
That's really what you walk up to this
I
person and
immediately take my club and try to smack him right over the back of his head.
say? Yeah, do that.
Can I dodge?
Go ahead and make an attack roll, Thugs.
Great club. Come on. There. Oh, shit.
Justin, is a 12 gonna hit?
I think it is.
That's
think
what
it's
he
gonna
hit. So be an asshole.
I think
Yeah.
it's-
So you give him a good whack, and you see each of them, like all three of them, just start laughing. Oh.
My turn. I walk up to the one dressed in blue and say, "Hey,
Squirtle.
Squirts. Hey, Squirts. What's good on the menu?"
Oh, what's good on the menu? Well, I would personally, I'd say everything's good on the menu. Is there
What's
anything in
your
particular you're looking
favorite?
for?
What's
My
your
favorite. I mean, well, we did just get a really nice wine and good red, a Cabernet, if that's what you're thinking.
What's it called?
Let's see. What's a good wine name?
It's up to you, bro.
I know. I gotta think of this. Well, it's all blood of the vine. So she just looks at you and she goes, "Oh, well, this one's A positive."
Ah, I knew it. I knew you were gonna do it.
And I am A positive that you're going to love it. Do you want to buy the glass or the bottle, sweetie?
I prefer a negative. Oh, but you got some AB positive over there? It's a very rare blood type.
Ooh, you know what?
can
If
give
you're
you some
looking
O.
for something rare, I mean, and especially if you like, oh, I mean, I'm sure I could help you out with that sometime later. And she says, well, this one has lost its label, but it's been here a little while. She gives a little dusting off. It's definitely got a good bit of age to it. Might cost you, but it's probably worth it.
Perfect. I'll take a glass, darling.
Yeah, she pops that. She's like, that one's gonna cost you 2 gold there.
Take my money.
Yeah, she pours you out a glass. She says, now, these your friends here?
I immediately also buy the rest of the bottle.
Oh, well then. Let's see. If a glass is 2 gold, I'm gonna go ahead and say the bottle's gonna be the rest of the bottle. I'll say it was 8 total, so 6 for you if you want to buy the rest of the bottle.
Yeah, and can you cork it back up for me?
Oh, certainly, certainly. She shoves the cork back in.
And I immediately look over and say, I guess that's for the after party, darling.
Ah, yes, I understand. I certainly understand.
You said it. You can't really make out what type of wine it is, right?
Yeah, this it looks like it's been there a little while. It does. Yeah. Go ahead. Do an investigation check for me.
Oh, I'm already gonna fail this. Let's see. Nothing. I got nothing on it. Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, you can tell
Yeah, that'll work,
this is
man.
a red wine. It does look like, I mean, just based on the glass, and everything on it, like it looks like it's been here a good while. And it's got a really nice age to it. But it does just look like a regular red wine.
Ooh, real quick.
No class.
Uh, uh, how big is a dire wolf tongue?
Dire wolf tongue. Ooh. Yeah, I'm
19
trying to think of how
inches.
big
Ah!
You know what? Yeah, we'll make that canon. Bam, right
There
there.
you go.
Oh, hold
There
on.
you go.
I gotta edit the
A
description
big
on
old
that. Give me a
tongue.
minute here.
Dire wolves are pretty big, so
Yeah.
Prop. 19 inches of
Yep.
hard tongue.
Yep. Absolutely.
Never mind. I'm not gonna do what I was
Never
gonna do.
mind. After all that,
I can't do what I was gonna do.
What were you going to play?
With 19 inches, you can't do what you're gonna do.
No, I can't. I needed a shorter one.
shorter one.
It's not the size that counts.
It's emotion as the ocean, darling.
All right.
Make it a tsunami.
Yeah, you see that. You could tell just immediately that these girls, yeah, like Carrie here, like they're cool with her. You know, they they immediately wrote off Esric. Thugs, they think he's kind of, they're kind of trying to figure out how they feel, but yeah, he looks kind of fun.
So then I asked the girls, so ladies, what's new about town?
Oh,
Anything
well,
interesting you want to share?
new about town. I mean, there's never anything new about town. I swear, the longer that we're here, the more boring that it gets. There's no nightlife. I mean, we have the nightlife here, and look around you. And as you look around, you do see just about everyone again here, other than these people. You see that most of them are very drab, very sullen looking, just kind of staring into their drinks. Um,
As
uh,
lively as a graveyard.
that is true. Exactly what you have to say there. But if you could not speak up unless spoken to, we
Ooh.
personally appreciate that. We were talking here.
We're
They
Sip of my
they
red
stare
wine.
daggers at you. How about I get perception checks from anyone who would like to make any?
Oh, sure. Why not?
Oh damn. And the best part is he doesn't notice a thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just too stuck up to even care.
Oh
Yeah,
damn.
Yeah,
you're kind
bro.
of in a staring contest with Charmandress at this point. The rest of you notice that there is one person that kind of stands out a little bit. He's sitting alone in a booth off in a corner, but he is dressed rather finely and looks very down. He's staring directly into his ale, but he's not staring blankly like the other ones are. This is more of an intent focus. Um, as you notice him, the sisters are sitting there. Well, we're trying to find like a good place to have a fun night out, but tonight, unfortunately, you got that March of the Dead always be wandering through, never whenever is convenient, and then of course the Burgomaster has to pass away, and who knows if anyone actually worthwhile is gonna take over. Oh, and then there's those attacks, and it's just, I mean, it's never any fun around here. Why can't we just have like a good night of fun? You know what I'm
Question
saying?
for you. So, wait, here we go. I'm going to chime in real quick. I have 3 questions for you. One,
Okay.
I need me a nice room with a window. 2, who passed? And 3, what attacks?
Oh well. I mean, we can certainly get you a room. That's not a problem at all. Especially since you and your friend here bought a very nice bottle of wine off of us. You could possibly even get it to you at a discount. Um, well, the Burgomaster, he passed away very recently. Maybe even last night, day before. Yeah, we don't keep that good of track. He's you can think of him as like the mayor. He runs things around town. If he ever actually did anything, it's hard to say. But I guess we all kind of liked him. He did a good enough job. If no one ever pays attention to what you're doing, that must mean you're doing at least half decent, right? And
So basically, he's a half-ass warden of the town.
yeah, that's exactly a good way to look at it. And well, I guess since he passed, it's. I mean, we're okay. We're perfectly fine here. Nothing ever seems to bother us, but his house has just been. I mean, you don't want to go out at night, and you don't want to go anywhere around that place. I personally, between you and me, that girl, she may be pretty, but those looks aren't gonna attract the right kind of people.
Is that a threat? Or is that an invite?
Ooh, I like you.
Oh, trust me, I know how to play this game. Quit playing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if that's the case, darling, let's be on our way to find that room you have for us.
And how many of there are you gonna be?
Can you count?
You and I.
Ooh, well,
Wow, wow, wow,
I
wow.
don't normally stay at the inn for the evening. I could potentially make some exceptions.
Sorry. The boys can sleep on the floor.
Now that's gonna be about 50 gold a night if you can swing it.
Oh, honey, I can swing it.
And you're
You're
gonna
not
have,
off
you're
50 gold.
gonna have to pay up front.
Ooh.
Well, let's check and see what I got in my pocket.
Actually, I don't even know if we've looked up. Oh, I forget what your class starts with.
Yeah,
I forget. Yeah, I can't
We've
remember my
had this
gold.
discussion before, and since she's a blood hunter, she's been fucking slaying shit in other places, collecting
Don't
some
we?
pretty good gold. So,
Don't we start with 200 gold each?
No.
No.
Depends on your background, I think.
Yeah, I have no idea. I just went with 30.
I didn't even give myself any. I just got 11 from a dead body.
Let's see. I think a noble starts with the most,
I'm a failed
that's-
merchant.
and that's 25.
25?
oh, how much do I got?
That's for a noble. Let's go ahead and see.
I forget what. Hold on.
I'm a wizard that was among all the rich people. And
I was
very
among. I
deceptive
mean,
and
I was among
intimidating.
rich people. I wasn't.
Yeah, in your previous life.
In your previous life.
Just because I died doesn't mean I lose my wealth.
Tell RuneScape that.
Yeah,
Right?
he's got a point. He's got a point.
That's not a great point.
That's what I got a bank account for.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's why they made a bank. They were like, oh shit.
Put it in the state account. So who needs in the state account?
Let's see.
Damn.
So average for any normal person is about 10 gold. Starting gold.
10 gold. Okay.
10 gold. That's
Oh,
I was a
man.
failed merchant.
The merchant starts with 20.
well, I
Okay,
meant to be a
so I got
mercenary,
20
so
gold.
What do I get?
I'll go ahead and say that you each start with 20.
Everybody?
I'm slaying motherfucking.
Okay, well, that's
demons
important.
and worlds and shit.
Because that put me from I'm at 14 from 20.
I'm at 21.
No, you wouldn't be. You'd be at 31.
So what would I be?
You would be at 18 then, since you just bought your glass of wine.
Uh,
Damn,
how
you
much
poor,
is that room?
you poor as fuck.
50.
You son of a bitch. It's alright. I got.
Said there's a discount with the wine. Or with the drink.
Well, that is the discount.
Ooh.
No. The
Mm.
discount is me eating that Squirtle. I'm finessing the fuck out of this, you asshole.
You're definitely gonna need some. I think you're
Should I
gonna.
do?
You're
Give me
gonna.
a roll. Give me
you're-
a roll.
yeah,
Go
you-
ahead and make
Come on.
a persuasion check.
Thank you.
That's perception.
Oh
Persuasion.
fuck! I got giant fingers. Hold on.
It's alright. You're good.
Oh boy.
Come here. Get over here and use your tiny man fingers.
Just don't crit fail.
Yeah, right. That'll suck.
Oh.
Mother.
That was.
Not what you wanted.
She's like,
Don't let me touch it.
Oh, honey, trust me, I appreciate the offers, but I am trying to run a business.
Damn.
Going over to this table now.
How about if I can show you a good night that you'll give it to him for free?
Her.
Give it to her for free.
Yeah, you see they don't even acknowledge you as you speak.
How did he get 11?
They don't even acknowledge Esric's existence at this point.
I wish I need to. This is why I should have picked Control Human. Or fucking Mind Control shit.
And you hear from the back of the tavern. Okay. Another round, please. Another round.
Can I get on his other round?
And you see the all three of them kind of start to roll their eyes. Oh, I mean, I feel for the guy, but it's gold's gold. It spends, right? And Thugs, as you did you say that out loud?
Yes, I do.
He says, another round for anyone who'll just sit here with me.
Whoop. Bam. Hop over. Immediate.
Or, guys, we can put on a play where someone causes an issue, someone else takes care of it, and we all benefit at the end.
Do I hear Terrence since I'm hopping away?
Probably not.
Okay.
You're not immediately hopping away.
Yeah, no, I would immediately. I'm a bunny. What do you want me to do?
Eat a carrot.
Is that a stereotype?
You all noticed that this was the man that you noticed earlier in the regal clothing. And he looks up past his empty glass and it's like, oh, well. And he kind of narrows his eyes at you. He's like, I mean, I'm sorry to ask this, but are you a bunny man?
Bunny man, what the hell have you been drinking?
I think he likes the butter man.
I don't know, but I really need to drink some more of it. Shots?
Yep.
You interested?
Yep.
Shots.
Show him
The
your
man
carrot.
that didn't want to get into a bar thing immediately is yelling shots.
Yeah. He looks back over at the bar, which actually, now that you notice, isn't really that far away. But he just yells, "Bring the bottle! Just leave it at the table. Give me some glasses. Who wants shots?
Shots. Shots.
Your back's in the back shots.
Yeah, you see a bunch of people.
Get it right.
Just, yeah, a bunch of like the other patrons are just like, shots.
I have a question. Can
Shots.
anyone ever read minds?
I can send a message in your head.
Shit, like
I think
They
they
don't-
don't whisper, mate.
Well, I can send a whisper in their head.
Question.
we can use that to some advantage.
Can I use my divine sense to see if there's anything evil inside
Good idea.
this bar area?
Yeah, let me see. Divine sense. Presence of.
And she just plays. She doesn't use her claws.
Alright, so celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet. Yeah, you use your divine sense. Nothing within 60 feet that you notice is of any of that nature. Everything in here seems to be human.
Okay. I just like to double check.
It's always good to double check. Absolutely.
You never know.
But yeah, this man invites you to sit at his booth.
So that means he's just a sad gothic man.
Who does he invite to the booth?
Thugs hopped over.
Thugs
Yeah.
is the only one invited.
He said he said rounds for anyone who wants to come join me.
Fine, I guess I'll walk over and sit down.
Yeah, I'm gonna join on this.
Are we
Wait,
sitting like in a
wait,
round?
wait.
You said this is in the corner, right? So I'm assuming this is one of them round
Yeah.
tables.
Yeah, nice big booth.
All right. I'm assuming he's on one side, I'm on the other, and I'm getting squished and pushed towards the middle.
Absolutely.
There we go. Wait, I have a footnote real quick. So
Okay.
you know how someone here is a sucker for a pretty face?
Me.
My thing is, I say some pretty good shit, but I'm very bad at persuading people. So I'm like awkward but smart.
Mm.
We'll go
Yeah,
with
that weird sort of like
like Chloe Deschanel.
yeah.
Yeah. Like New Girl vibe. That's me.
You're a miscongeniality right here.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
So you're all at this booth then? Coming to this booth?
Seems that way. Yes.
I bring.
Nothing to the table.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah, he sees four of you. He's like,
So we just sit there quietly for a moment.
eight shots. That sounds right to you.
Make sure you get
Ten.
thugs here, one with lots of hops.
God
10.
damn it.
10. We'll go with 10. You know what? They gave us a bottle. They gave me glasses. Drink what you like.
Alright, so now we need a bar.
I immediately also, I top off the wine with some of the beer.
Wait, you top off the wine
Yep.
with the beer?
Yep.
Liquor before beer never been.
I'm saving that bottle for
No,
later,
you're,
baby.
You're
It's
in the,
wrong.
liquor before
It's
beer, you're in the clear. Beer
beer,
before liquor.
liquor. You never been sicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's
Anyway.
all a bunch of bullshit, and the more you drink, the more sick you're gonna get, period.
Hey,
And while we're hanging out at the table, it gets awkward. And I just go,
Well, friends, wonderful to have you join me here. Hope you're enjoying yourself. It's been quite a day, quite a week, quite a everything here at this point.
All I know
Ah,
is
oh yes.
What are you doing?
So, so you what brings you all into town?
well, mainly the uns,
Ah,
but
Oppression and
yes, yes,
depression.
yes, and depression. Yes. Oh well, I understand that one.
Yeah, of course you do.
Was this the
Oh
guy who bought
yes.
the cherry pie earlier?
No, it is not the man who bought the
The
cherry
red
pie.
scarf?
Nope.
Moving on.
Um, I tell him nope. I just like to travel and play music.
So you're a DJ.
Oh well. Do you do funeral hymns?
Funeral hymns. I could give it a shot.
Cause
It, but
I'd
it
appreciate
might be
one of
too
those.
happy for.
I
It
get
might,
uns.
Now, I, I hate to pry. I really do. I hate to pry, and I hate to ask for things.
Then
You
don't.
know.
Can't say
All right
that.
then.
My character slaps him in the back of the head.
Uh, so I see y'all have, you know, your a little bit of armor and some weapons here, and do
And uns.
do, do any of you have some experience with combat and that sort of thing?
Been around the block before. Why do you need a guard for this funeral?
Unfortunately, I think I do, and not really for me, but for my sister.
And who is
Is she hot?
she?
Oh well, my sister Irina. I suppose introductions are due. My name's Ismark. Uh, my
Bismarck.
sister,
Okay.
yes, Ismark Kulyana.
Nice to meet you. You can call me Carrie.
Pleasure to meet you, Carrie. And you other fine folks. My little rabbit friend here. You know, who are you, may I ask?
Introduce yourself. Talk.
He hands you another shot.
Uns.
Mm.
Well,
Uns.
once
Uns.
here.
Uns.
Oh my god.
It's talking about thugs, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We still are thugs, yes.
Say something, thugs.
sorry, I wasn't really paying attention.
Don't worry,
Giving
I was just
judgments.
He's at the bottom of the bottle.
Yep. I come
Insane.
up and grab another bottle and just start chugging away at it again.
You know what? Fair. You know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So my father recently passed, and
Shame.
I've been trying my best to put him to rest. Yeah,
I hear the
he lifts his, he's like, cheers to my father. Does a shot.
I
Cheers.
have a question for you. Your father is the warden of this town?
Oh yes, my father was the burgermeister. I guess.
Just
Gross.
start the conversation with this.
I'm investigating. Shut the fuck
I
up.
I
You, him.
suppose I'm to step into his shoes, but you know, it doesn't feel right until he's put at rest, until I take care of this other thing. I don't know why, but for some reason he's come after my sister, and it's
Listen,
just
I can
every
sing. I
night.
can
I
sing your
haven't
funeral
slept in a
song.
while.
Okay. Listen, I can sing it, but it's gonna be
Everybody,
happy.
there's
Okay.
really something going on right now. Bring it from a 7 to a 3. So, in your new role, what are your duties and why is people coming after your sister?
Well, I run the town. I just keep things in order. I guess you know it's actually rather simple for the most part. You know, we've got the high walls, but they don't keep everything out. I mean, sure, we don't have to worry about the zombies or the wolves for the most part, but you know, if it can fly, it can get in. Let's be real about that.
So
And
what you're saying is you need a little bit of protection. We are well clad and experienced in combat. What's your pricing?
my, I, I, I need to put my father to rest. That's the most important thing right now.
I charge
Cool.
$30
my
a
So then we'll
song.
guard the corpse.
My and yes, a few strong fellows that could help me carry the coffin. The grave's prepped. It's just we just need to get there. And I mean, no one else in town is willing to do it. It's
Perfect.
everyone's afraid of everything.
How about
It's horrible.
100 gold pieces
Each.
for every person that is here to bury your father? And from that point on, we'll do about 75 uh, per night that we guarded from any intruders or attackers.
Go ahead and make a
Each.
persuasion check.
Can I help?
Yeah,
Can I give him at least advantage? I'll just.
yeah, you can roll with advantage, Taryn.
Oh. With advantage?
Yeah, just
go
roll
ahead and
another
just
one.
roll another one.
Okay. I'm going to try that again. Let's see what
10.
happens.
Well, the 18's gonna be the good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks at you. He's like, all right, 100 to put him to rest. Now is that meant for 100 split? Is that what we're going for here?
I'm looking for 100 each up front and then 75 per night. Protecting from any other flyers you have to deal with.
How about this? I think I can do the 100 for putting my father to rest. It's worth it. It's absolutely worth it. I'll pull something out from his coffers, and if you can guarantee that be done, then let's do it.
That's 100 each, right?
100 each.
Yes, I said
Hold
that.
me to it.
Anyway,
And then as far as my sister Irina, I don't think she's going to be safe here. I've kept her in the house, and she still isn't safe there. If you can guarantee her that you can find her someplace to be safe, I'll do 300 for each of you when I can guarantee she's safe.
Okay, I
I'm
got a plan.
sure
I got
as
it.
being who your father was, I'm sure you have some off-date places.
Well, I hear that the town of Valaki, just a couple of days ride out from here, they have higher walls, and they are significantly less prone to attacks.
Oh,
I would say that
I call huddle.
probably would be the best place.
How long do you need your sister hidden for?
Well, I would say, for tonight, we're not going to be able to get the March of the Dead's happening.
yes,
the-
we have to do the funeral first, and then we'll do it afterwards.
Once that's taken care of, we can put him to rest in the morning, and then we can immediately move out. I think that would be best. But as for tonight, the March of the Dead's coming. You're not going to want to be out.
Hmm.
Now, do you all have
Boys.
lodging?
Do we all have what?
Lodging.
Lodging?
Not
Well-
exactly. I mean, kind of.
We can certainly take a nice warm spot to sit down. for and rest and be
Well, then
prepared.
I think I have the perfect resolution for you. I'm the burgomaster's son. Got a mansion just right up the hill, and you'll each have your own room. We may want to potentially board up some windows, but
What's the
you'll
reason
have a
for
nice
that?
warm place. There are things trying to work their way in, and they've already gotten in twice that I know of.
So is it really worth going there versus staying here?
Wait. You don't just say that out front. We're going to go have a little huddle first. And then
Okay,
we'll
let's have a
and
little
not
huddle.
them.
Huddle.
We'll be right back.
Huddle
sir.
time.
Excuse us.
Absolutely, I understand.
Good cuddle.
He
Huddle.
takes another shot.
Huddle, 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 huddle,
Huddle, huddle, huddle,
Take a
huddle,
shower,
huddle,
we
huddle,
huddle.
huddle, huddle,
Right.
huddle.
So what do
Huddle.
we want to do, boys?
Um,
We'll always
I
do the
say
first.
absolutely go to the mansion.
Okay, but are you prepared for things that could...
We're never prepared
eat us
for
in the night.
anything. Let's get that number one.
Okay, I respect that. Okay, so do we like the pricing negotiating going on? What we could do is charge them up front for the night or getting daddy buried, and then we can leave it open for negotiation for the sister.
Yeah, I mean, we could always say it was far more treacherous, worth more money.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'd say
I
double this,
mean, we can
double the
definitely.
sister, double the sister. She's still
Double
alive.
the sister because
Yeah,
she still has a pulse.
she still has a
I
pulse.
like it. We
Yeah,
charge
I
extra
have to
for
agree.
things that are alive.
All right,
Like, what
so
do you want?
double the money. Everything else, yeah.
100
I
gold
guess
each for
we're
the burying of the dad, and then 600 gold for
yeah,
the party for taking care of the
So
sister.
what we want to do first
yeah.
is accept our fee for the dad up front.
We
I
might
guess
only we
so.
might only get half.
Okay, fine, half, whatever. Half now, half in the morning, and then whatever, we'll do it the day after.
I
But we
say,
have to leave it open for negotiation for the sister, because once we figure out, hey, it's this many days, this is what we'll be fighting to protect her,
Hmm.
we can upcharge the fuck out of this house.
I would say request an additional 100 for potential needed equipment or extra protection measures while transporting.
I like your thinking. What do we say, boys?
Money.
Always
I don't
money.
know. Do we even need the money? Like,
We need definitely a roof over our head, but we have to make sure that he sees us as worthy of staying there in order to bury his father and keep his sister safe.
Plus, we could potentially steal anything in his house.
We'll put that on the
true
side
that.
back burner, and if we see anything shiny, you're in charge.
Fair enough.
All right, let's do it.
All right, I'm okay with this.
We
All
walk
right, so
over
you
back
return to
to
the table.
him. Yes.
Who's taking point?
I think
I'll
we'll
take
let.
point.
Okay,
You take point, sir.
don't butcher
Yeah,
this. Don't butcher it.
yeah.
I got perception, deception, intimidation to back you up.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
I
good.
got good in charisma too.
Alrighty, well,
And I'll
Oh
show my kids.
wait! Can I want to give Oliver a divine inspiration or
Give him
bardic
a bardic
inspiration.
inspiration.
Yeah.
All right. That's an extra d6 to any rolls that you have to make. Okay. Yeah, he looks up at you. It's like, oh, there's still a little bit of this bottle left. I say we resolve everything, finish it off, and back to the mansion, huh?
Once this meeting is adjourned,
Okay.
continue.
So what do you guys say?
Point person.
Yeah, is one person not
You.
wrong about, or just me?
Yes, you
just
just
say
said it was
Just
you.
me?
Yeah,
Alright.
you just said I'm a lead point.
You did.
I did. Alright, which one am I rolling?
Well, you gotta decide what. Like, okay,
what do you-
so what?
We
what are
wanted
your
to double the
demands
price for the sister,
Uh,
and we want paid half now for the dead body
Dad.
burial.
And then pay later, and also a little bit up front for gear that'll cover to keep the sister alive.
Ooh,
I mean,
that's what you tell
That's
this
what
person.
you tell him. And then I come in on the side and said, "You're paying for great quality, sir. I'm sure you'll be very satisfied."
yeah, I definitely agree with that.
So Alex, say it.
That's exactly what I say.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
There we go.
He said it, but we
Okay.
agree that
I
he said
spit what was already said,
All
yes.
right. Yeah. Okay. So,
it. Top fire.
I don't carry a lot of coin on me, obviously. You never know what can happen. But at the mansion, yes, payment up front, 50 gold apiece, guaranteed to each of you, and then 50 gold upon putting my father in the ground, putting him to rest. As for my sister, I can definitely guarantee what we originally discussed of 300 apiece until I can guarantee she's safe. Are all all of you outfitted with silver weapons? You realize that we're going to potentially go up against some very, very strong and potentially deadly foes that only they won't. A regular blade isn't going to do anything.
I picked
That's
up a
why we're
silver
asking
short
for
sword.
extra equipment payment.
The local blacksmith he will silver any weapon for a nominal fee, but I will happily cover it for one weapon for each of you. Um,
Oh, because I don't got anything but a hammer
Ooh,
and a
so,
crowbar.
you can silver a
hammer.
you could
Yeah,
silver
I
a
got a
crowbar.
mace.
What do you mean?
You could totally silver a crowbar
Oh,
or a hammer.
absolutely, or a
Do 'em both.
mace.
Fuck it.
Like,
so I'd be
Yeah, I got a
happy,
mace.
happy to cover that to help in any potential battles that we may come across. Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
sounds fair.
Yeah,
And then
I'm
we'll
down
talk
with that.
about the payment after delivery.
So,
Wonderful, wonderful. Ah,
double the
yeah,
sister, right?
I'm telling you, you are putting my mind at ease. Ah, I might actually sleep for the first time in probably quite a few days.
That was double
Here.
the price of the sister, right?
Take another shot.
He takes
I-
another shot.
Yeah, I can totally relate to this.
He pours one out for everyone. So we get to it then, huh?
But before we leave, boys, as a lady, I must go to the powder room.
Okay, sir.
Ma'am. 2022.
Sorry, ma'am.
I'm actually going to bed.
Oh, he's actually going to the
All right. Well, I say that
This might be a good stop.
we essentially end up following this guy and going to the mansion and spending the night there, or at least we leave and set off towards the mansion.
Yeah.
I think that's a good place.
Onward
Yeah.
to royalty.
The Burgo Master.
She has no idea what the fuck I'm working
You have discovered the first city in Barovia. Guess what? Its name is the village of Barovia. I don't understand why they did that, but okay.
Yeah, exactly.
It's Barovia, Barovia. I don't know.
All right.
It's a little redundant, but it's fine.
Fine by me.
Justin,
It's okay.
the three
I-
girls behind the bar throw Skittles at you.
Bitch. No. Hold on.
Hold on, wait. You take
No.
as they throw
No.
Skittles at you, you take 200 damage.
No.
Instant death.
Acrobat.
Great, I have returned.
Acrobatics.
You avoid
you
3
dodge?
Skittles. You
I
take
dodged Skittles.
194 damage.
I have returned. What the fuck just happened?
Justin
Justin
got
got
hit with 196 Skittles.
Yeah.
That's a lot of skill.
Yeah.
Wait, are they rainbow color or are they solid or like all
Oh, they're
one color?
tropical. They're tropical, so they do acid damage too.
At least
Don't
they're not racist.
Don't forget emotional damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Emotional damage.
You'll never recover.
What? Wait, what happened? I went to piss her.
You
and I
can't
come back and
leave.
you-
You can't leave ever.
You can't leave. You're gonna miss it forever. That's it. It's never gonna happen again.
But I'm a lady.
Well, should have been faster.
Should have been.
Okay, next time I'll just
Okay,
use
so,
my penis instead of my vagina.
All right, so you guys have made your way into the village of Barovia, which exists within the lands of Barovia, and that's definitely not going to get confusing at any point.
Nope,
Mhm.
definitely
Of
not.
course not.
You have met Ismark, son of the burgomaster, who is requesting that you help him put his father to rest and try and find some way to protect his sister.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that will conclude this session. Maybe next session will actually start when we intend on starting.
Maybe.
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 I mean, I'm not holding my breath, but
Yeah, I wouldn't give it too much thought, bro.
All
you
right.
also got a pie. So
Yeah.
good job.
Yeah, there you go.
You got a pie.
Gucci pie.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like, follow me on social media, and subscribe for more.